Hi, welcome back to my double staff vlog, and this is not a staff. This is a torch. I'm holding it because I'm going to use it to try and answer a question by one of my friends, Richard, from with Cape Sphere in Wilmington, North Carolina. Asked me, he wanted me to make a video about cat eyes with staff because he's a pretty amazing tech poi spinner. He's getting into some double staff and kind of wanted my view on it. I'm holding the torch because I can't do cat eyes with poi very well. So I'm going to use this to show, I'm going to start with a poi cat eye to kind of show how I discovered cat eyes with staff and where they come from, and in addition to just how you do them. But first, basically with poi cat eye or torch cat eye, club cat eye, whatever, you're going to be moving your hand in a unit circle. So it's going to be a circle with this diameter kind of traced right about there. And I'm going to do a vertical cat eye, so I'm going to start out at the top of the circle with the torch pointed up. Also, you can't do this with a poi, which makes this better for demonstration. And it's going to go here, and it's going to move, cover the width-wise, going to go across the diameter of the circle, move down, anti-spin down. Now I'm at the bottom of the circle, pointed down. I come back up, across the diameter of the circle again, and then I'm at the top. So it's this motion. I also like that I can go super slow motion with this thing, as long as I don't screw up the pattern. Now you can do this motion, this exact same thing, with a staff. And you can argue that that's a cat eye. And that would look something like this. I'm going to hold both staves because I'm going to use one, they'll kind of mark off where the diameter of that circle is. So if we do that same motion here, and look at half of the staff, because you can't look at a whole staff because the poi equivalent would be here to the end. So hold that, pretend this end doesn't exist. So I'm starting here, and then when I come down, I'm actually going to be moving around, and I'm going to be matching up where the midpoint of this imaginary poi is lining up with the midpoint of the circle. And then that's your diameter across the smaller circle. And down to here, back up, sorry, I'm not used to doing them this way. Back up here where the midpoint of your imaginary poi is lined up with the midpoint of the circle. And you're back to the top. Now, I should probably start there, come this way. Yeah, that's it. Now the problem with this is that it doesn't look too terribly different from just anti-spin, or 4-point anti-spin. So anti-spin, you're here. That cat eye, you're here. Big deal. You're not doing anything special. So the way you should do cat eyes with staff, at least I was shown and then confirmed by going through it this way, looking at it, instead of your hand moving in a circle the way it is with poi or a club, you're going to try and move your hand elliptically and make the length and accentuate the length of the move as much as possible. So the goal really is to get as close to lining up this staff with this staff as you can when it gets to the midpoint. Now because you have arms and they're not just magic floating stabs, you can't always get all the way here, but as close as you can. So it would be here. I'm going to move elliptically down, get to that point, get to the bottom, and come back up, like that. So like that, with two stabs, it's going to look something like this. I'm going to do the same direction, split time. You get to the middle here. Try to line them up again, because especially with moving two cat eyes, your arms will hit if you go perfectly straight through. Get to here. And the real key point, what you really want to do is you want to hit the points where the stabs are end to end, either vertically for a vertical cat eye or horizontal for a horizontal cat eye. And in the middle, so just get as close as you can to make it a narrow move. Here you can anti-spin both around. Now I'm showing the horizontal axis of the horizontal cat eye. Get to here. Back to vertical. There. Stop. Isolate. Isolate. Isolate around this way. Cat eye. Cat eye. Cat eye. Also something neat I figured out, if you're doing these isolation, cat eye back across, try that again, isolation, cat eye across, if you go where you're horizontal with where you do the cat eye, or you can keep going, kind of slide to hand to wick, and then go out this way, Now you're doing a horizontal cat-eye with one staff, a vertical cat-eye with the other staff. I think that's it's kind of the same idea as this from the fountain I showed you last video. You get around to here, you can go out into this. Cat-eyes. You can do them in butterfly. I'm not super good at those. Vertical, something like this. Again, you're trying to get to the point where they're vertical, end to end, come together in the middle, and your hands are kind of moving almost in straight lines. Slightly elliptical so you can clear your hands. And then you can do it. Let's see, how do I do it for horizontal cat-eyes? Something like that. No. Cross it the other way. I also played around with doing this as a hand switch. Or you can just continually go that way. I just started playing with this 5 minutes before the video. I think some more time I can figure out some cool stuff. But yeah, what you're really looking to do is hit this point and that point. Whether you're doing it in butterfly or you're doing it same direction. Also, oh, I forgot another way to look at a cat-eye is a cap that kind of got squashed. So if you're doing a half circle isolation versus anti-spin cap, isolation, anti-spin, if you take this pattern and bend it, you end up in a cat-eye. It's kind of hard to go between the two of them. There, do it this way, end up in a vertical cat-eye. Try that other one again. Does it go a little better? You can cat-eye behind your head as well, horizontally and vertically, something like that, and staff. But yeah, there's all different ways to put them together, and that's how I see cat-eyes. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.